Javier Milei has put himself in a position where people who might have loved him are now questioning his intent because he launched a crypto fund. Let me tell you something about this guy. This guy, he's an economics professor, was like a wealth fund manager, ran for president in like the most inflation-stricken country in the world, almost like beyond bad situation. And he's gone in like a surgeon fixing this thing. Like, there's four major expenses for government, right? Or four revenue streams. There's taxes, four drivers of GDP, right? There's government spending, consumption, exports, and the hell else was it? Investment, international investment. So he wanted to drive down government spending and consumption and flip it with export revenue and foreign investment revenue, right? So he literally told the people, like, hey, inflation's gonna get worse under me at first because I have to weaken our currency to make our exports more competitive. Super counterintuitive thing. Not asking you to understand that, but like, he literally told his people that inflation was going to get worse because of his policies for a short period of time. It does get worse at first, but now it's gotten drastically better. So literally gone in like a surgeon, masterclass level economic repair. But this unfortunate thing comes out this weekend. So I really haven't looked into this too much. So we're going to look into it together. So Milei crypto scandal widens with allegations against his sister, says Bloomberg. Meme coin investor reportedly bragged about paying Karina Milei, Argentinian president facing biggest scandal in his term yet. The political uproar over Argentinian President Javier Milei's role in a crypto scandal has cast the spotlight on his closest advisor and gatekeeper, his sister. Hayden Davis, a key figure behind the Libra token, which surged and then crashed Friday night after Milei promoted it on X, bragged in a text message to another investor that he was paying Karina Milei to get the president to do his bidding, according to separate reports Tuesday by Argentina's Marquee La Nacion newspaper and crypto industry site CoinDesk. Davis, who hasn't responded to multiple requests for comment, denied to CoinDesk that he had made payments to the president. It was also Karina who first took a meeting at the president's palace with local crypto consultant Mauricio Navalli, who later introduced her brother to several of the parties involved in the meme coin. La Nacion reported Sunday. The token's crash and the government's botched attempts to reclaim the narrative has snowballed into the biggest scandal the Libertarian has faced since taking power more than a year ago. First infuriated a horde of investors, and then it hit the market. Argentinian assets endured more volatility Tuesday as sovereign bonds performed worse than emerging market peers. The stock market, however, surged 6% after falling by a similar amount the previous day. An advisor to Karina Milei redirected Bloomberg's request for comments, and Milei's chief spokesperson, who declined to comment on the news reports. Davis acknowledged in an interview with Barstool Sports Monday, that he made money from Libra and was seeking ways to make things right. He described the situation as a botched launch. Davis said he firmly believes Milei is not corrupt and said that the money from the venture belongs to people of the Argentina president's team, or whom he thought was Milei's team. Milei, too, has vociferously denied knowing that his influence could cause unsuspecting investors to quickly lose money. But that's all Milei and Davis seem to agree on. The two have offered conflicting accounts over what transpired. While both sides confirmed that Milei met Davis more than once in Buenos Aires, the Argentinians have downplayed the relationship and denied that Davis has had or has any connection to the government. Davis, meanwhile, described himself as an advisor to the president, who was working with him on tokenization. Milei's bid to defuse the situation unraveled Monday night when local news network Todo Noticias accidentally broadcast a hot mic moment where journalist Jonathan Biale allowed Milei's advisor, Santiago Caputo, to interrupt the interview and omit one question. The seemingly rigid interview only drew more negative attention to the scandal. Karina Milei, whose official role is General Secretary, quickly emerged as the president's most powerful advisor, accompanying him to meet Donald Trump and other world leaders abroad, while lobbying for reforms in Congress. Unlike President Milei's prolific use of social media, Karina Milei never speaks to the press and rarely talks in public outside of campaign rallies, both scheduled to arrive Washington Thursday, where they can meet Trump on the sidelines of a conservative political event. Farina is not only Malay's top advisor and strategist, but his gatekeeper. Talk to Kerry is one of the most common phrases tossed around the president's circle when it comes to accessing the man himself. When reflecting on his takeaway from the meme coin debate debacle, Milei cited the level of access to both him and his sister. Quote, we have decided we obviously can't keep living how we did before and allow that everyone has access to us so easily, Milei said in the Monday TV interview. Quote, sadly, we have to understand that our role has to have filters. All right, so I mean, it seems like he did the same thing Trump did. Let's see. Let's look at the chart of this coin, Libra token. Let's see how different it is than Trump's token. Price. All right, so that's quite a drop right there. No, I don't want to sign in. Yeah, so it goes up to, let's see. What does it go up to? So it goes up 3,000%, then drops off to pretty much the same. Oh, wow, less than it was before. So it goes from, that's strange, that little ripple right there. What's that? Is that the front running? It looks like some front running. Then like within, what was that? That's quick, like 1 hour, just shits the bed. All right, so that's a little bit different than Trump's, because if you look at Trump's meme coin, Trump meme coin price. All right, so not much better, but a little bit less of a let out. So this thing goes from like a couple bucks, like, what was it? Yeah, it was like $5, probably less than that when it first got launched. But that night, like 2 nights before inauguration day, goes from like under $5 to $70. And today it's back down to $16. All right, so what's that jump up of? Doesn't say, but probably a couple thousand%. But just didn't, it wasn't as abrupt as Malay's. Malay's was like shockingly abrupt. Yeah. So that'll draw some attention when it's that fast of a rug pull. I mean, it's shitty. There's like, it's not a good ethical thing to do, but the question is it illegal? Because when Trump did this, my assessment was that like, wow, that is a bold move, but it must be illegal because like the guy who got infinite amounts of political criticism or legal criticism launched against him, I'm sure he's not going to do something that makes him susceptible to legal crime, like legal allegations or whatever. So I think this is just an unregulated thing. There's not laws against it yet. So I don't think that Milei did anything that is technically illegal here. Unethical, yeah. Not a good look, yeah, 100%. But I don't think there are laws that say you can't do this yet, so I don't think that he did anything illegal. Do I think he should have done it? No. Do I think Trump should have done his thing? No. But weird that Trump hasn't even acknowledged it. It's just, this is like the opposite side of overregulation. You know, when something's not regulated at all, people are going to take advantage of it. So that's what it is. I still like Milei, still love what he's doing, but it's unfortunate that he's getting this type of attention now when he's doing so many great things.
If you enjoyed the short clip, click right here to watch the full episode, and remember to subscribe to the channel. God bless.